Hey guys, so this afternoon we are joined here with one of our top producers here in the team, really successful agent, and also last year in 2015, in the last 2 years, consistently netting a six-figure income. So today, Lex, you mind sharing a little bit, because there's a lot of people here thinking, debating about becoming part of the team, right? So they've been watching our video, they've been going to our seminars, but it seems like too good to be true to sell as many homes as you did in 2015, last year, 2014, netting six-figure income, having the time, going on vacation, right? You go on multiple vacations. Mm-hmm. Too many vacations. I think last year Lex only works 10 months in a year or something like that. It seems too good to be true to be able to do that with no cold calling, with no prospecting, with no door knocking. So I think that's the challenge. Every time I do these seminars, people think it's too good to be true. That's the reason why I want to do this interview, because I want people to hear directly from you, right? So share your experience, like how long you've been with the team, how long we've been working together, what you did before, and stuff like that. So I want people to know your real story.
I started with Rudy since year 2013. Okay, that's the first year.
And 2013, that's 3 years ago.
Yeah, and before that, I've been a solo agent, just like you guys. And once I joined Rudy teams, I can see like so much different before and after joining, because like the first year, my production is increased more than double on the first year after joining Rudy team. And it's true, I don't need to do door knocking, I don't need to do cold calling. And even now, we have a problem with too many appointments that we cannot find an agent to help.
So how many homes did you sell in 2015 last year?
I think around like 25.
So in 2015, you sold 25 homes. Mm-hmm. And last year in 2015,
as you said, I worked only like
you worked 10 months. Is that accurate?
Yeah,
okay.
I went like 1 month vacation. First is like Southeast Asia, Thailand, Cambodia.
So you were born in Thailand?
Yeah.
Okay, so last year you took a 1 month vacation to Thailand?
1 month to Thailand and Cambodia, and then in mid-year I went to Peru.
You went also in mid-2015, you went to Peru, and then towards the end of 2015 you take another month. So literally you work for 10 months, basically, yeah. Right? So in 10 months, you sold about 25 homes, you go on vacation and stuff like that, and still, you just receive your 1099, so that you're still netting. So just so you know, if you're accustomed as a solo agent before, the income that you receive, that's a GCI, right? So I want to make sure everybody understand, there's a difference between your GCI, people who's making 100,000 gross commission income versus the 100,000 here in the team, because now have you filed your tax return or not yet? Yeah?
I did, yeah.
Okay. So is there any expenses that you file? I guess the question is what expenses you file?
That's the problem. I have no deduction.
There's no deduction, yeah. So what's the expenses? What's your expenses here? Because I think that's important, right? Because the perception is this. Some of agents told me actually, okay, no cold calling, no door knocking, no prospecting. That means I have to spend money on mailings and stuff like that, which is not true. Really have no. So I guess my question to you is, in 2015, what's your expenses?
The expense is personal expense. I really have no selling expense, because I don't need to mail out anything. I don't need to.
So what's your expenses?
Pretty much like the car, okay, gas.
Well, your car, with or without, even if we don't meet, even if you and I we don't meet, you still have to pay for your car,
yes,
right? You say phone, your cell phone. Well, as a solo agent, you still have to pay that anyway.
Right. Yeah.
And then what else? Your MLS membership.
MLS, yeah, membership, the Remax due.
And then the car phone. I mean the CAR.
NAR.
Is there anything else?
Pretty much like personal now. So you have to like mortgage payment.
Well, that has nothing. Yeah, that has nothing to do. That has nothing to do with this.
No selling expense.
Yeah, as far as on the context of making money selling homes, the only expense you have is car payments, cell phones,
Internet.
membership to CAR, NAR, which those are the same expense that as a solo agent you would have had anyway, right? But so literally, is it basically? I like to argue that there is no expense to be part of the team because those expenses are the expense that you would have had anyway as a solo agent. Okay, so I guess what else is there? What's the closing statement or anything you want to share as the difference between a solo agent and part of a team, other than or whatever, how does it change your life? I guess that's the question.
Yeah, solo agent, you have to struggle with yourself. Like even when you have a deal and you have a problem, you don't have anyone to go to. Even though like you have a broker always like so busy and they're not there for you every time, right? But with the team, with Team New Vision, with Rudy, we have a whole team to support. Like for me, I have a whole team to support me. And even though when I sign up the client, I always tell them like when you work with us, it's not just only me. Sometimes like buyers, you have a lot of buyers and they want to see home at the same time. I have only one person. What are you going to do, right? You have to service so many buyers. But then we have the team to help you. That's the beauty of it.
Can you share? Okay, that's important because the word team now has been abused so much, right? Almost everybody that I talk to now, everybody is part of a team. So when you say, so I don't want people to assume, can you explain when you say you have a team, like what do you mean? You talk about broker support, right? So when you say you have a team, like what do you mean by that? Because every company, Century 21, Coldwell Banker, Callaway, everybody claim that they have team. So those word team, I believe it's been abused. So can you explain like exactly what do you mean?
Just like I said, for example, like you have so many buyers want to see home at the same time, but I will have only one person. So then I have to have another agent in the team to help me join.
So you have buyer's agent to help you? Okay.
Yeah, and like when you have a problem in the transaction, okay, and you also need some help.
Yeah, and that's a good point.
Yeah. Broker support is very important, especially when you need like legal advice. And I've been with another broker before. Even simple question, they still cannot have the time to answer me. You think about it when you have like something serious that you need legal advice or some litigation.
So how do you get it here?
Here we have like the legal team to support us, and it's accessible 24 hours, 7.
Yeah, so you kind of mentioned just now the association, that's important, right? So on average, everybody in our team close between 1 or 2 deals a month, and then the top people closing about 2, 3, 4, 5 deals a month. So can you imagine if you become who you associate with, right? So when you say asking questions, you're not only just asking questions from me, from our in-house legal attorney and stuff. Not only you are asking from those people, but the people that you hang out with every day. That makes a difference who you hang out with, right? I remember when I was in a different office before, people in the office sell about 2-3 homes a year. So if I hang out with people who close 2-3 homes a year, then I become who I hang out with. So I think association is important. And then anything else?
You need to come in and find out yourself.
Okay. Okay, then that's it. Thank you so much. Have a good day.